What's good, YouTube? It's your host, Sho Santana, and you are now watching MVP Magazine. Now, with Microsoft finally getting over the last hurdle with acquiring Activision and Blizzard, and with them finally managing to get a good quality game out onto the market with Hi-Fi Rush, 2024 has still been a difficult year for Microsoft.
Oh, damn!
And even though the Xbox has had huge, big budget titles like Starfield launch, Xbox console sales have actually been down 30%. At the risk of sounding a little malicious, if Xbox sales are really declining as reported, and if Game Pass subscriptions aren't increasing at the speed they need to be, it almost makes sense from a financials perspective why Microsoft would shut down a couple of these studios. Now, in my opinion, maybe not ones like Tango Gameworks, but financially, it definitely weighs up and makes sense. Now, in my humble opinion, there's nothing wrong with Microsoft being financially shrewd in this situation, especially if it helps them to redivert resources and get better products out there. My only issue is their whole messaging since this thing has happened. They've been speaking about empowering developers, wanting to get more creative games out there, and then when they get those games, they shut the studios down. That doesn't make any sense to me. And honestly, this mixed messaging is one of the many things that's holding Xbox back from being a major contender. Let's look at it more in detail.
How will these ZeniMax assets help you with this latest Xbox launch, your Game Pass momentum, and xCloud?
Yeah, I mean, gamers love great games. You just mentioned we've got the Xbox consoles going on pre-order tomorrow for the next generation. Just last week, we added Game Pass cloud streaming so people can play this Game Pass library across all of their phones, the Android phones out there. And then obviously Game Pass, which is the largest game content subscription out there, 15 million subscribers and growing.
Lying. Why you always lying?
Now, financially, when will this be accretive? Are you making cuts to this company as you acquire it, or are you going to leave it alone?
Our plan is to leave it alone. I mean, ZeniMax has an amazing track record of building great games. Our goal is to make ZeniMax the best ZeniMax they can be, working individually with their studios on the great platform technology that we have, getting their creators' feedback into the things that we need to go build. That's just a critical flywheel for us innovating, is the feedback of the world's best creators on our platform.
Oh my God, stop.
Really come to deeply understand the longer I spend time in this industry, and in particularly focused on creators, is in order to put the player at the center, you actually sort of have to put the creator at the center first.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Because you have to enable the creator to build that experience and truly make it easier and democratize what it means to develop a game.
What?
You know, my vision, and I think our shared goal, is to really make it possible for anyone to be able to tell their story or an experience through a game, because it opens up so much opportunity. It opens up so much shared experience. It changes the way that we see the world. And in the end, we're striving to create an industry that's an inclusive industry that's about personal choice, acceptance, innovation, and ultimately human connection.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
That's right. It's really about people working together, the technical parts of our teams, the creative parts of our teams, the economic parts of our teams, coming together to build amazing games that really result in just experiences, games that we all want to go play.
Yeah.
And I think it's an amazing time to be at GDC, to get to celebrate that as an industry, to focus on our capability, our culture, and our role in the industry.
It is different when you're inside versus external. I mean,
one of the things Todd and I were actually talking about this morning was to be able to sit down with the teams here and go through our 10-year roadmap, which almost by definition is wrong, because we don't know what's going to happen 10 years from now.
You lying. Why you always lying? Oh my God.
Now, to be honest, a company like Microsoft trying to boost its revenue or maximize its profits or market share isn't anything out of the ordinary. To be honest, I welcome it. What I don't welcome is firing tons of talented people whilst pretending that you're a great fan of the art and the industry when you're really a fan of profit. Microsoft have definitely been all about that dollar, and now more than ever, they are definitely starting to prove it. At the moment, I'm legitimately worried about Hellblade because if that doesn't do well, they might close down Ninja Theory as well. I wouldn't be surprised if Hellblade 2 is the last game they make for Microsoft. Phil Spencer said it himself that he doesn't believe that making great games will allow him and Xbox to catch up with their competition. So shutting down studios like Tango Gameworks almost isn't a surprise. But it's very telling about the future of Xbox and what their priority is. And that priority isn't gaming. Oh no, that priority is profit. And while we're here, what is wrong with Sarah Bond's eyes? Why is there no soul behind her eye? Why is it just black, like her brain is just reading from a teleprompter that's on the back of her eyelids? So she's freaky. I know we're all supposed to love her and stuff, but there's something about her that is really unsettling to me. I do not trust her. Okay, that's the run over. I just had to get that out there. I don't trust her. I don't trust her at all. But yeah, let me know what you think about Microsoft and Xbox and what they're looking to do, what you think of their direction, and if they can bring it back. Sayonara.